Hey everybody, Brandon Railway 6920 here. Gonna do a quick tutorial, and by quick I mean quick. Just a little crash course on weathering. Got my RJ Corman SD40-2 tunnel motor weathered. You can actually see through the grills. It's not 100% done yet, but the weather engine I'm going to show you, I'm going to weather, is a genset. So, I'm going to show you how I do this. I take my locomotive and a Sharpie for now. When I do this professionally for other people, I actually use paint. But I'm going to show you how I do it. And I've looked up pictures of this engine, and these are extremely dark on this engine, so it does not matter how dark I get it, whether I get a little bit of bleed inside the grill or not. But there you go. I'll try to hold this while I do this other one. Now, if you go side to side on the grills, you'll get less coverage, less chance of bleed through, as opposed to if you go up and down. If you go up and down, you're actually getting the marker inside the grooves, and it's going to look a lot more weathered. Well, for example, you can see the difference between that one and that one. Looks a lot more weathered on the back. So anyhow, like I said, let's come up here and show you. If you go against the grain of the grills, you'll be able to keep a little bit of your yellow, which in some cases you're wanting to keep a little bit of your yellow. Or like on the SD40T-2, the tunnel motor, you want to keep it to where you can see through. And if you go with the grain, you're going to lose that. So, like I said, I did look up pictures of this locomotive before I started weathering, just to make sure I'm doing it as close to the prototype as possible. And it all also depends on how lightly you touch what you're weathering. If you touch extremely lightly, you're going to get less coverage, as opposed to if you really smash the marker down on it. I'm liking the way that's looking, which is all that matters. But this is the quick tutorial. Like I said, on how I weather things, I just use a basic Sharpie fine point. Now, for all of you detail freaks out there, you can use the ultra fine. It'll take you a little bit longer, but it will give you more of the see-through effect than this will, which in some cases you want to keep that see-through. So using the ultra fine would actually do better. And I'm not pushing down very hard on this either. I'm basically just letting it go crossed as lightly as possible. It's just touching the locomotive and that's it. And it's actually looking pretty close to the prototype pictures I've seen. It's pretty heavily used. So anyhow, for now, this is Brandon Railway 6920 signing off.